Hi, I'm Jennifer, fashion specialist and care advisor here at ReadingGlasses.com. Today, I'm going to focus on a subject most folks think they've got down pat, while actually very few do, and that is how to care for your glasses. Wait, let's make that how to properly care for your glasses. So even if you've been wearing glasses your entire life, some of what you're about to hear will probably surprise you. Okay, so you have a cool pair of glasses, and they work great, and they look great on you. So with just a little TLC, the two of you can have a long-lasting relationship. So allow me to share some care tips that will allow the two of you to get along beautifully. Now, with each pair of glasses you get from ReadingGlasses.com, you'll find some of these helpful pamphlets, like this one, Caring for Your New Frames and Lenses. You can find the information I'm going to share in here as well, so when you get a new pair of glasses, hold on to these. Let's begin, shall we? First tip, storage. Protecting your reading glasses starts even before you put them on. When you're not wearing your glasses, keep them in their case. And be sure not to place them in your pocket or in your bag without protection. Keys, coins, or other loose objects, even lint, can scratch your lenses. Now, keep in mind that a lot of thought went into the case that your glasses came in. It's not just cosmetic. So if you received a hard case, it's often because the frames require a higher level of protection. Let's take these semi-rimless glasses as our example. So you should never, did you get that? Never squeeze one of these into a soft case. Doing so puts at risk both the delicate frame as well as the lenses, especially if there's nothing protecting their edges. Tip number 2, cleaning. Now, here's where you might be surprised about what you thought you knew. You know those lens sprays and wipes you find everywhere, from the drugstore to the eyeglass store retailers, that are so good for your glasses? Well, they're not. Often sporting the brand name of big optical companies, these additional revenue streams are good for their bottom line, not your glasses. So avoid them with the passion of a fish avoiding a frying pan. Today's specialty lenses include high-tech coatings, from anti-reflective to blue light filtering and beyond. Those sprays and towelettes include alcohol, which, when used repeatedly, will deteriorate those very lens coatings that make it such a pleasure to see and cost you a pretty penny. Those cute little towelettes often contain wood pulp, which over time will scratch the lens coatings and ultimately the lens itself. But sprays and towelettes aren't the only seemingly innocent culprits. There's also your shirt. Probably the most common mistake people make cleaning their lenses is with the bottom of their shirt. The fact is, clothing picks up dust and other particles as you go through your day, and these can leave scratches. Large ones will be obvious and distracting, while small ones will cloud your lens over time. And of course, there are the ever omnipresent tissues and paper towels. These products also contain wood fibers, coarse enough to scratch and mar lenses as easily as dirt. Okay, so what's the solution? Well, on that front, we've got good news. The best cleaner is plain old tap water right out of your faucet, with maybe an occasional tiny dab of dishwashing liquid detergent. Now, I've got a bowl of water here just to give you an example. But here's what you're gonna do. Just take your glasses, and then you're gonna rinse them under the faucet. Just like that. And then just give a gentle, dry tap with the microfiber cloth provided with your order. Or you can use a soft, clean, 100% cotton cloth. Now, we suggest that a daily rinse under the sink and a pat dry will keep your frames and lenses looking newer longer. Every day sound like a bit much? It's not. Just think of all the dust and minute particles that your glasses encounter each day. And don't forget, our skins contain salts and oils and acids which can dull the frame's finish over time, as well as lenses and their special coatings. Number 1, don't park your glasses on top of your head. This can cause the temple and arms of both plastic and metal frames to stretch out of alignment. Additionally, doing so with metal frames can transfer sufficient stress to the lenses, resulting in small fractures. Number 2, when you remove your glasses, use both hands in a straight away from the face motion. Avoid pulling them off to the side. Doing this repeatedly can stress and loosen temple arms and hinges. And 3, don't give in to the temptation to rest your glasses on the dashboard of your car or on a hot surface in direct sun. Prolonged exposure to the extreme heat of strong sunlight can soften the frame, causing it to warp. Also, high-tech lens coatings, when exposed to intense heat, can shrink and distort. Whew, that was a lot. And to be frank, not the sexiest topic. So give yourself a pat on the back for sitting through this frame and lens care video. If you picked up only one tip, you will reap the benefits. If we by any chance missed answering any of your questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to us by email or phone or even live chat. It's been my pleasure to share these tips about getting the most from your eyewear. That's all for now. Thank you so much for being a ReadingGlasses.com customer.